The journey started about 2.5 years ago, and we were in the grips of a very bad drought, the worst in living memory. So it was 7 years on our place, and I felt the need to do something to contribute to the family, I suppose, other than just working on the property. As women, it's much more difficult to feel as if you're contributing as much as the men. If you've got to be in the house because you've got babies sleeping or you've got children you're educating, you just, I guess, yeah, there's that feel like I'm not doing enough. And also things were really, really tough for us financially. So I started up a little business called Little Miracles Maternity Wear, and I just started it as a bit of a, I don't know, bit of extra cash to help pay for the groceries. And then I realised that so many other rural women were doing something similar. So I just started the page up, Buy from the Bush Queensland. That's sort of how it started, and I just got all these women together. They were really struggling. I had friends who were selling their wedding rings. They had nothing left, and they were trying desperately to either stay on their property or to just feed the family, really. You know, people who'd worked for generations and been on the land for generations and who were now lining up at Salvation Army for food vouchers. So it was really, really tough. I had one lady who couldn't put tyres on her car and couldn't buy her kids Christmas presents, and this has allowed her to do that. And that's a real difference, and it's beautiful, and so many stories like that. So we started this idea up of Buy from the Bush, and to encourage city people to buy from bush businesses, and it went from there, I suppose. This store has such an array of product, from beauty products to clothing to handbags, food, wine, hide products. The list goes on and on and on, and it comes from all over rural Queensland. So as far north as, right up in far north Queensland, west of Mission Beach, down to Goondiwindi on the border, and as far west as Wyandra, Longreach, Augathella, and everything in between.
And such unique items as well.
Very unique. That's what everyone says, you know, you can't get this in Kmart, or you can't get this in David Jones. So, and it's quality product. There's nothing B grade here. Everything is made to a very high standard, and it's a really beautiful option for people to buy for themselves or to gift, and to get something that is quite different. We've been beautifully supported by the locals, but all over Brisbane. We've had groups of women come up from the Gold Coast. We've had Minister for Agriculture Mark Ferner came to visit us and brought his family, who did their Christmas shopping here, which was great. And we had Minister for Small Business Di Farmer pop in to actually physically get here. It's a big effort for them, and we really appreciate that, for sure. People are really shopping intentionally this year. They're thinking about where their money goes. They don't want to buy from China. That's what everyone's saying as they're coming into us. So they love the fact that they're giving money back to a Queensland family and making a real difference. So, you know, they don't need a new necklace, they don't need a new cushion cover. They've come here to support the families from the bush. So that's been beautiful. This product comes from a lady at Glencoe, and she actually takes broken china plates and makes it into jewellery or into wall hangings. So that's porcelain memories. I had a dinner set that belonged to my grandmother that was all broken, nobody had the heart to throw out. And I had all the women in the family, I had a pendant made from it for Christmas, and there was a lot of tears at Christmas. Really special. The hide products here are from Longreach. So Kirsten from JF Hides makes these. They're all made by hand in Longreach. They have probably been our most popular item here since we've been here. It's all very on trend at the moment. Yeah. And she does these beautiful inserts, so it's got all the gorgeous colours inside, and really, really lovely. So these earrings come from Longreach again, and the headscarves come from Longreach. And then we come down to scrunchies from Barcaldine. These little girls, this is a cute story, 11 and 13. So we did a trip out to Western Queensland at the start of the year, and we visited little businesses and helped them get set up. And these girls at the time were sort of, you know, why stay in the bush when we grow up? And we help them with their business, get them started, and now they're here and they've sold a lot of soap and body products. So that's the difference the group can make. And I think
little entrepreneurs.
Little entrepreneurs, and really seeing that they've got a future in the bush other than just being farmers, that they can still live in that area but have a little business on the side for themselves. It's something that they love. These beautiful children's books are from far north Queensland. The lady who does these illustrates the books and is also the author. And she says she tries to include just a little bit of educational material in everyone, so they're learning something about the native animals. These products have been super popular. They're the camel products. I didn't know so many people love camel products. Summerland Camels is on the scenic rim. Your own personal toilet roll holder, because you know, we all know what we went through this year with not having toilet paper. So this way you can, you know, always have your own little roll of toilet paper. So they've been walking out the door because, you know, funny gifts for Christmas, to saying, you know, the purse, you've always got to put a coin in it. You've always got to put a toilet roll in there when you gift it. So that's been a bit of a laugh. So Country Allure is from Blackwater. They are one of the outback real success stories, and has just taken this from strength to strength. The famous Tambo teddies.
Oh, these are beautiful.
And they all have names, so they're all named after a property, a local property with another name attached to make him a little bit unique. Carla's a beautiful lady from Goondiwindi. She's a midwife. She developed these products out of necessity for her own children, and now she makes a whole range of them, and it's all made on essential oils for very sensitive skin for babies. Beef producer out past Augathella, and just, you know, hit some really serious times and had to diversify. So I started making beef jerky from his grandmother's gravy recipe. So could definitely recommend the beef jerky. And these gorgeous earrings here come from Butchie and Kohler. Shan, who makes this, has been a wonderful support to us since we've been here. She's volunteered at time and she's been just amazing. CC from Waluga, she's an absolute character, CC. And Rosella Jam is really, it's one of those old jams that my grandmother would have had. So we've had a lot of the oldies in here looking for Rosella products. Kylie has GF oats, which are really, really difficult to come by, and she's worked incredibly hard in the food industry and the gluten-free industry to bring this into Australia. Her products are a game changer for gluten-free people.